welcome back to the Team to Beat Miami Heat podcast. My name is Amir. Thank you for listening to the podcast on Apple or Spotify, and also thank you for following on YouTube. I'm on my path to 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, so if you guys could subscribe to the channel, that would mean a lot. So, Chad Ochocinco on his podcast recently says he spoke with KD and he wants to be in Miami if it made sense. So, KD, as we know, before he requested his trade from the Brooklyn Nets a few seasons ago, he had two destinations that he requested. One was the Suns, the other was the Miami Heat. So, even before this in 2016, Kevin Durant showed potential interest in hypothetically joining the Miami Heat before he joined the Warriors ultimately and helped them win two championships. So we have been linked to Kevin Durant back in 2016. We were linked to Kevin Durant back in 2022, and now linked to Kevin Durant once again. So the experiment so far, the short-lived one in Phoenix, has not worked. Last season, he only played with the Phoenix Suns for 20 or 30 games before they were ultimately eliminated in the playoffs. And this offseason, they added Bradley Booker. And so they have Book, KD, and Beal all making over 150 million together. And they got swept in the first round by a young, up-and-coming Timberwolves team. They showed that defensively without Ayton, they were not good enough on that end. They also showed that by having three superstars, well, I don't think Beal's a superstar anymore, but having three stars, they didn't have enough budget for building a roster that was of quality, basically, around those three. So they had no depth, really, and that was a big issue. They had to sign aging players like Aaron Gordon, or Eric Gordon, excuse me, not Aaron, who was okay for them, but not good enough simply. So I don't know if KD is going to request a trade right now. I know Ishai, the owner of the Suns, basically said he doesn't want to trade Kevin Durant. They want to build around this core and try to add some more pieces and depth and better defensive players on the roster and take another stab at it. But yeah, I don't see Kevin Durant coming to the Miami Heat unless one, he requests a trade, and two, the Miami Heat show a willingness to offer a really good package. Kevin Durant is still a bucket. He's one of the most gifted elite scorers along with James Harden, not current James Harden, but him, James Harden are two of the best, most naturally gifted scorers in the NBA. KD averaged 27 points, 6.6 rebounds, 5 assists on 52% shooting and over 40% from three this season. So even at age 35, he's still a bucket, and he is exactly what the Miami Heat need. But at what cost? Pat Riley in his press conference on Monday said he's not going to gut this team for a superstar. And if he said that, I don't think he's going to gut the team for a 35-year-old superstar, because he essentially would be saying the Miami Heat only have 2 years essentially, because him and Jimmy are the same age. I think Kevin Durant's 1 year older. And so I think Durant's going to be 36 this upcoming season. Jimmy's going to be turning 35 in September. So you're putting all your eggs in this basket, similar to the Suns, essentially. You're going to be giving up essentially one of Jaime, Jaquez, or Jovic, potentially both. I mean, they would ask probably for both. Tyler Hero and a draft pick, I think that's way too much. But even if you're giving up Hero and you're giving up, let's say, Jovic and a first round pick, then I still think the Miami Heat could be good enough with Terry Rozier, with Jimmy, Bam, and KD, and then having to sign minimum contract folks and keeping players probably like Thomas Bryant, hoping Kevin Love comes back for a small deal, which I think he would, for a chance to, get back into the finals. So yeah, I'm not willing to gut the roster either for Kevin Durant. I'd rather focus on a Donovan Mitchell, who is only 26 years old, same age as Bam Adebayo. And if you can somehow keep Jimmy Butler and get Donovan Mitchell, then you have that 2-year window with Jimmy Butler. But then once that window passes, you could retool around Jimmy and Donovan Mitchell. So I think that's the better route versus Kevin Durant. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think the Miami Heat have a possibility of acquiring Kevin Durant? Do you think he's going to request a trade this offseason, more importantly? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.